Welcome to Yaminatoday.com. This is Yamina, and today we are going to Book Expo America in New York City. I have a few goals I want to accomplish on going to Book Expo America, also known as BEA. One of my goals is to find published writers and ask them for advice.
What piece of advice would you give to aspiring writers who want to be just like you?
Another goal is to get books. The first thing that hit me walking into BEA is the scale. It is the size of a city. Tons of people, tons of books, and tons of things to see, like superheroes, celebrities, and authors. A few minutes of discovering the exhibition hall, and we have found our first published author, Miss Kelly.
What's the one bit of advice you'd give to would-be aspiring romance writers?
The one thing I would definitely say is learn your craft. You have to learn your craft and make sure that you have your writing skills totally sharp before you put your product out into the marketplace. It's very competitive.
I was in book heaven, row after row of amazing materials to read. I quickly discovered the other perk of being at BEA.
You know what I love about Book Expo America? Free stuff. Let's go shopping.
Another amazing part is that they have author signings going on all day long, so we decided to check it out. We ran into people who were getting books to give as presents, people who were big fans of the author, and people who were going to be checking out these books for the first time. After grabbing some bags and then filling them up, we decided we should refocus and find us some more authors.
What words of advice
would you give to illustrators?
Well, you came to the right place. I would say that the more, like everything else, the more you do of something, the better you get at it. So if you've discovered something in life that you really love, whether it's drawing or playing a musical instrument or singing or whatever it happens to be, just try to do that as often as you possibly can, because you need to put in a lot of time. It takes many, many years to become good at something, but you can do it. And just don't ever let any, whatever your dream is, I say go for it.
What's the number one mistake you see aspiring writers make?
The biggest mistake is not to keep at it. A lot of people complain about not having time. You need to find time, even if it's 5 or 10 minutes a day. Just keep at it. Like Andres said, it's sort of a muscle. You need to keep working at it. I'm a good example of not doing the right thing. I don't keep at it. I find a lot of excuses I'm tired, I've been editing all day. You really need to set some time for yourself and write.
What one bit of advice would you give to aspiring writers, be it something technical or something in terms of publication? What would you say?
Write every day. Every single stinking day, write something. A line, 2 lines, a page, a chapter, doesn't matter, but write every single day. It's the only way the book will get done.
You're pretty basic. Write every day. It's one of these things. It's a muscle. It's like you can't go and develop your body if you go to the gym 6 hours on Sunday and sit at home and watch television the rest of the week. You need to keep working it. So that's the one thing. It takes dedication, and it is work. A lot of people like the idea of being a writer, but they don't want to put in the work. They have to recognize that they do need to put in the work, and as they put in the work, it does get a little easier, but it never becomes completely easy, as you've well heard, I'm sure.
Never give up on yourself. Never.
Well, I know it sounds really trite, but just write. You just have to write. The best advice I ever got was from my dear friend Jason Wright, right over there, who is a really, really successful writer and a wonderful writer.
You're going to want to fact check. You're going to want to fact check everything he tells.
She's asked me the best advice I ever got, and it came from my good friend and very successful writer who said, pour concrete every day, which meant just write. And
he just told us that.
That was the best. That was the best advice I ever got, because that's how I managed to get through it.
Well, you have to write, which is you have to, everyone have a story. And if you're a writer, if you want to write, you just have to write. You have to work hard. It's not easy writing because, we have a lot of things with life. So writing for me, it took me 10 years. So I didn't give up. So it's up to you how far you want to go.
I'm inspired. Let's write.